Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our ninth chapter of practice book, Punctuation. Let us start with worksheet number 1. Worksheet number 1 is about capitals. As we all know that we use capitals at the beginning of the sentence and with special names, proper nouns. Now in worksheet 1, read the passage given below and circle the letters that should have been in the capital. Two have been done for you. Like the elderly, T should be capital. Younger brothers, I should be capital. Recently hit the headlines in Mangalore, M should be capital. India, I capital. Because until a month ago they had been just next door neighbors. A local, I should be capital. Was making inquiries about the need of an old people's home, and after talking to Ratan and Shekhar, these are names, so R should be capital and S should be capital. About their past, realized the two were related and introduced them. Born and brought up by a maternal aunt up to the age of 6 years in the village called Iyengarpur, I should be capital. Two separated when the aunt died. Ratan and Shekhar, R and S, R capital, had continued to live with a relative in Iyengarpur, I capital. Shekhar, S capital, had been adopted by an organization named Ashiana, A capital. Ratan, R capital, is a businessman while Shekhar, S capital, works for the newspaper The Times. T should be capital. So, write down when and where you used a capital letter to begin a sentence or with name of the places and name of the persons, institution, etc. Now in worksheet number 2, imagine your friend is leaving the school. He wants to carry your memories, so he asks you to fill up his slam book. Fill up the page of his slam book using capital letters wherever required. So you have to fill this slam book page and you have to notice where you have used capital letters in this. This you will try yourself. Now worksheet number 3, full stops. Full stops, they always mark the end of an assertive or an imperative sentence. In this, one letter is given that Sheila wrote to her mother. Full stops are missing in this letter. Punctuate with full stops and capital letters. Now in this you have to use both full stop as well as capital letters. I have settled down with my new job. Here after job, full stop. Thanks to Nick, T capital. Nikki, N capital. My colleague and friend, full stop. After that, S capital. She is amazing. It must be the way she was brought up because I have never known anyone so neat and organized as she is. After S, full stop, I capital. So like this you will complete rest of the worksheet. Now worksheet number 4. Look at the pictures and work out what is going on. Then read the signs given below. Number the signs so that they match the numbered places in the picture. Like number 1 is work in progress. Number 2 is fence. Number 4 is Hind Petroleum. Number 6 is hot tea. So like this you will match these. Now second part, fill in the following boxes. A list of your favorite food. In this you have to fill the list of your favorite food like pizza, burger, french fries, etc. A good label from your kitchen like tea, coffee, etc. A street name like Kasturba Gandhi Mark, like this. So what do you notice about the usage of full stop? So what you have noticed that signs, list, labels and notices, they do not need a full stop. We don't use a full stop in these. Now worksheet number 5. Write down the initials for the following. The first one has been done as an example. Master of Arts, M dot A dot, that is M full stop A full stop. So in abbreviations we use full stops. Member of Parliament, that is MP. British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC. Member of Legislative Assembly, MLA. Bachelor of Library Science, B.Lib. Intelligence Quotient, IQ. Non-government organization, NGO. Multinational company, MNC. National Defence Academy, NDA. State Bank of India, SBI. So the full stop, they also mark abbreviations and initials. In all the initials we have used full stops. Now read the abbreviations given below, write down their unabbreviated form. First one is commissioner, second one is library, third modulation, next government, equipment, and last one is especially. Now write down 6 more abbreviations. Don't forget to mark the full stop. You may refer to a dictionary for help. Now you have to write down some more abbreviations. Any abbreviation you can write down like AM, PM, PTO, CM. So like this you can write down the abbreviations. Next is read the following abbreviations. Some more abbreviations are given. KM, that is kilometer, CM centimeter, MR Mr. Now how are these different from abbreviations in exercise 1? In these abbreviations we do not need a full stop. So in next part you have to write down at least 6 abbreviations that do not need a full stop. Any abbreviations you can write down like ml, milliliter, kg, kilogram, mm, millimeter, m, meter, gm, gram. So like this you can write down these abbreviations. Next is question marks. We all know that question marks are always used in interrogative sentences in which we ask a question. Some examples are given like, could you tell me where the library is? Question mark. Why don't you bring over the children? Question mark. Do you have change for a 50 rupee note? Question mark. Now imagine you have met the person you admire the most. Write down at least 5 questions you would ask him or her. You can ask any question that who is your role model? Which incident in your life inspired you the most? So like this you can ask any 5 questions. Third part you will attempt yourself. Now next worksheet, it is about exclamation marks. Read the dialogue given below. It took place between two brothers who had had a fight. Note carefully the sentence with mark of exclamation. Chirag, how dare you enter my room? Exclamation mark. Apurv, big brother, I came to say sorry. Chirag, get out at once. I don't want your sorry. Apurv, what a monster you are. So in all these sentences or dialogues, what we have noticed that wherever we are expressing a sudden emotion, wish or a strong feeling, then exclamation mark is used. Now what you have to do, you have to work with your partner and write down the sentences that express a sudden emotion, wish or a strong feeling. One has been done for you. So in this, first is how dare you enter my room? Exclamation mark is there, so you will write down this sentence. Second is get out at once. Exclamation mark, so you will write down this in B. What a monster you are. This you will write down in C as exclamation mark is there. So like this, you will write down the sentences in which you have used exclamation marks. Third part you will try yourself. Now next worksheet number 8, commas. Read the following sentences. I have bought a pen, comma, a pencil and a few file covers. He is fairly understanding, patient, and cooperative. The night was dark, quiet, and scary. So, what you have to remember is commas they represent the shortest pause in a sentence. They represent a shortest pause in a sentence. I am reading the sentences again and you can notice the short pause. Like, I have bought a pen, a pencil, and a few file covers. After pen, there is a short pause, and there I have used comma. He is fairly understanding, patient, and cooperative. The night was dark, quiet, and scary. Okay. Come to the second part. Imagine you are a reporter. You have been asked to write a report on the attitude of the people of your city towards the environment. In order to do so, you want to design a questionnaire and ask some people to fill it up. Write the questions giving at least 3 options for people to choose from. One question has been done for you. Take topics from the box given below. You can take topics from the box and you have to frame the question. Me and my environment. When I go shopping, comma. Again short pause is there, so there is a comma. I ask for a recycled paper bag, carry my own cloth bag, use a plastic bag. So in the same way, you can frame other sentences, other questions also, like for my environment, comma, I. First option is have planted trees. Second, have joined an NGO. Third is have been involved in a campaign. So like this you will frame different questions. Rest of the worksheet you will try yourself. So for today you will try up to worksheet number 8 in your book. Thank you.